Hi everybody, this is Naja. I'm here to do my second video for Naja RN-NCLEX review blog. I am so excited about this week's topic, which is preparation. I am a firm believer that preparation is key. Failure is not only the opportunity for you to grow, but it is also an opportunity for you to correct the processes. So this is exactly the kind of mentality that we will be using as we move forward to prepare for the NCLEX exam. The best way you should, or I should say the best place you should start when preparing for the NCLEX is through the National Council of State Boards of Nursing. It is the body that governs our licensure. Essentially, it creates and administer the contents that you see in the NCLEX exam. They have a website, it's called ncsbn.org, and I highly recommend that you guys go through that website. They have a lot of pertinent information, but I mostly want you to be attentive to the test plan structure. If you go on the left corner, that's where you will find the test plan. And the test plan is pretty much this framework or the structure that uses client needs, and this is what they use to test your basic competency when it comes to nursing care. Now, most of you, if not all of you, will have gone and taken the NCLEX and not pass it. By now, you should have received what they call a candidate performance sheet, and that sheet is pretty much what the test plan is about. It's area of contents of where you did good and you did bad. So that framework is an outline of what they use to test you on. So I mentioned earlier that they do have a website. It's ncsbn.org. So when you go there, you're gonna go to the left corner and you're gonna click on test plan. When you click on test plan, you will see that they have two versions. One is for faculty and the other one is for student. The one I want you to gravitate towards is the student, of course, and they have one that is more detailed. It will say something like, 2016 NCLEX RN test plan detailed version. It's a very lengthy document, and I don't want you to be afraid of that. Rather, I want you to go straight to the test plan area, and that test plan area, it focuses on client needs. It has 4 major categories, and some of those categories have subcategories. The first category is safe and effective care. The second one is health promotion and maintenance. The third one is physiologic integrity. And the fourth one is psychosocial integrity. Now, why am I focusing on the test plan? I am focusing on the test plan because this is what we will be using as our outline in the next several weeks, if not months, to basically help us study for the NCLEX. Many of you have reached out and said, what do I use as a point of reference to study for the boards? I'm not sure where to start. Well, I am telling you, this is your point of reference, and you can use it as an outline to sort of guide you. When you are on that page, on the test plan page, you will see that it's very detailed. And what I mean by that, for example, the first category is safe and effective care. You will see that they have 2 subcategories. Under the 2 subcategories, they are known as management of care, and then the other one is safety and infection control. Under management of care, you will see a bunch of listed contents. For example, you will see advanced directive, you will see healthcare proxy, informed consent, client bill of rights, etc. So those listed contents, this is what is going to guide you in terms of what you need to review and study. So as we go through the next several weeks, I will go in more details about the test plan structure. Again, I want to stress how important the test plan structure, because this is what we are going to use as our outline to tackle the NCLEX exam. The next thing that I want to talk about is choosing a good book, a good review book. Now, the most of you, when you are about to purchase a review book, you either choose books that says, NCLEX review, and that is sufficient for you. And sometimes I find people, they will gravitate toward books that says, this book has a lot of questions, like 1,000, 2,000, etc., and that's enough for you. But today I am letting you know that this is not a good strategy. I feel that if you are investing in a book, you should invest in it fully. And what I mean by that is, not only you will be reading that book, but you should always also get to know the book. There are three things that I find that is very helpful when it comes to choosing a good review book. And as you are reviewing the content of the book, sometimes the front of the book, it will give you, like, a layout of what the book is about. And the three things that I want you to look for is, if the book says comprehensive review, that's a good book. If it says key strategies, that's also a good book. If it says test plan, or it reflects, the NCLEX test plan, that's also a good book. So you'll find that one book may have 2 out of the 3, another may have 1 only, and another book may have all three things. Irregardless, what's important is you being focused on those domains, and that will help you significantly on how you choose a very good review book. Now, remember, when you are studying for the NCLEX, it's not only about taking contents and putting it into your body, your brain, but it is also about, strategies. You have to know the contents, but you also have to know the strategic approaches on how to answer the questions. One of the books that I've found is very helpful and has all three major areas is this Davis NCLEX Success Review book. I've dwelled it, I've reviewed it thoroughly. I found that not only it focuses on strategies, but it also, the layout of it is all about the test plan structure. And of course, it's also a good comprehensive content review. And if you have any questions, as always, I do welcome your email, or you can also reach me by phone. Until then, I wish you the best for the week.